Hello everybody, and I want to thank all of everyone who has followed, everyone who has subscribed, everyone who has supported this channel. I really do appreciate it on all of the different platforms. What I want to do here . Now we're going to go in with my 0.3. Does that even show up? See, even though this is quite large, the picture is somewhat large. It is kind of a smaller drawing. And I suppose I could use my brush at this point. But I'm thinking there's a few things I think I want to do with the eyes, and then I'll probably switch over. Probably should have done the teeth with a little. It's okay. So let's do this. Yeah, all of this I could have done with, should have done with, with a smaller pen, but I actually enjoy working. It's good practice to it's good practice working with this this brush pen. So the Seattle Seahawks trade Russell Wilson, and then a couple hours later they cut Bobby Wagner, and so to me that is a clear sign that they are rebuilding. I know people say, oh well, Pete Carroll's old and he can't do things anymore, and it's like, well, I think it takes certain kind of guy to come out and say, yeah, we're not the way. They won a Super Bowl. It's not like, you know, this is just some guy that they hired out of college or some hotshot well, they did hire him out of college, but you know, he's not like some hotshot coordinator. You know, this is they won a Super Bowl, and he's saying, no, we're gonna change things up. And so I guess my question, because there's no doubt that Russell Wilson is the best quarterback Seattle has had in their franchise, period. So I guess my question would be, what happens if Russell comes back? What happens if Bobby Wagner comes back? So, you know, those are two expensive guys that are coming back into the fold. Where do you pick Seattle? And you say, oh, well, they shouldn't trade, shouldn't get rid of, you know, how can they get rid of Russell Wilson? How can they get rid of, you know, Bobby Wagner? Since he's been in the league, Bobby Wagner has, he's led the league in tackles. And I feel like he's going to be missed, and I feel like people that don't think that Bobby Wagner is not a big part of what Seattle has done. I think they're missing something pretty significant. He was a big part of their success, and it'd be very easy for Pete to say, look, I mean, I won a Super Bowl this way, and this is my system, and I'm going to run it. But he's brought in Clint Hurtt as the new defensive coordinator, and he said, you know, he says a lot of things that he's just kind of placating the media. He doesn't say a whole lot, and I give him credit for that. He knows how to handle the media pretty well, And he has but the one thing that he said when he came out was, we need to put pressure on the quarterback. Is that why they got rid of Ken Norton? I don't know. They bring in Clint Hurt, who is and it's also interesting, because they promote Clint Hurt, who says, "Oh, well, I really like Vic Fangio's 3-4 defense." It's kind of like, well, you were in the building. And it isn't like, I don't know. It is interesting that that you have a guy in the building that you promote from within, who says, you should probably be doing it this way. But apparently, they said, well, we're going to run a hybrid, and we're going to run a 3-4, and they have Al Woods. So the thing with the 3-4 is you need to have a big nose tackle, and they have Al Woods, who's like 330. I don't know who else they have on the roster. So that guy, they got the number 9 pick. They got Devin White. If they could get Devin White at number 9, possibly. Oops. At number 9, they could get Tyler Linderbaum, who I think Tyler Linderbaum is actually the best offensive lineman in the draft. He plays center, which is something that that they are going to need. Seattle will need that. But if Carroll has said publicly that what they need is pass rush, then I don't know that that's where they go, which is kind of interesting. But if this team comes back with Bobby Wagner, he's set to make $20 million, and they come back with Russell Wilson. I mean, is that team, the way it is formed, are they good enough to beat Arizona? Are they good enough to knock off the Rams? Are they good enough to beat the 49ers? Now, I don't know what's going to happen with the 49ers. I tend to think that if Trey Lance, if he was the answer, because they had a Trey Lance package, you saw less and less of him as the season wore on. I don't think he played in the second half of the season. If Trey Lance was the guy, I sort of feel like you would have saw an increase of him instead of a decrease. But we saw less and less. So I don't think that. Oh, then they say, "Oh, he's going to be ready now because he's had a year in the system." I don't know that that's going to be the case. They still have Garoppolo relatively cheap for another year. I sort of think Garoppolo's going to be back. So if Garoppolo's coming back, and Garoppolo's coming back, if the Rams are going to try to, quote, run it back, and the Seahawks bring back Russell Wilson and Bobby Wagner, can they compete? So this is the difference between ownership groups that want to win and ownership groups that are just in it for marketing. If you're just in it for marketing, yeah, of course you bring Russell Wilson and Bobby Wagner back. And if you happen to go one and done in the playoffs, so be it. But you got those two guys that are going to be Russell Wilson was pretty active in the community. I'm assuming Bobby Wagner was as well. I mean, I don't think Bobby Wagner was a nobody when it came to that. I think if you were just in it for marketing, you keep Russell Wilson, you keep Bobby Wagner, no questions asked. Because I think they're in it to win it. I think a guy like Pete Carroll, who could very easily just put his foot down. Say, no, this is how we're going to do it. He did not. And they're going to change everything. And I feel like you come in and you say that, well, we're going to change everything because they want to win. So this could be a transition year for Seattle. They could be out of it again. I don't know who's going to be the quarterback. They might go with are they really going to go with Drew Lock? I don't know. They could go with well, Pete Carroll likes competition. Well, you're gonna have it with Jacob Eason and Drew Lock. Are any of those guys the answer to Seattle's long-term their long-term answer at quarterback? I don't think so. Will they completely fall off? No, I don't think so. They will miss Russell Wilson. That is not that's not a question. But so what are the Broncos getting? So Russell Wilson was surrounded by good defense, and Pete tried to run the football. And now he's going, with Hackett. If Hackett thinks he's getting a version of Aaron Rodgers, I think he's mistaken. I don't think that's going to happen. I do know this, that this is kind of frayed. I don't know that I have a very good tip on this. Or maybe I'm just not using it very well. I don't know. That's also another possibility. Am I sad to see Russell Wilson go? Yes, I am. Is Russell Wilson the best quarterback in Seahawks history? Yes, he is. I'm sad to see Bobby Wagner go. I liked Bobby Wagner a lot. And a lot of credit goes to the Legion of Boom. But I noticed when that defense ceased being, I don't know if special is the right word. When they ceased being, I don't know how much I want to do that. I'm going to leave that be. Cam Chancellor, Bobby Wagner. They were the keys, I felt. And I know that, Sherman's going to get a lot of run. People talking about how Earl Thomas revolutionized the safety position. I don't know about that. He was good. He was a good player for us. Did he revolutionize the position? I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't think. Which is to say, I don't think he did. I don't think he revolutionized the safety position. But I thought that it was Cam Chancellor who, oh hey, looky here, I got a chat from Mr. Woozykins. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Yeah, your line work is incredible. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, so when it comes to the Hall of Fame, I know that Bobby Wagner's gonna go in, and Thomas is gonna go. He might go in. I don't know. Depending, because of the way that he left. I don't know that he's getting in. But I'm pretty sure that Count Chancellor is not getting in. He's not getting in the hall, and that's kind of too bad because, like I said, him and Wagner, I thought they really were the difference. I thought they were the difference. Let's see here. So this is what a rebuild looks like, and I go back to what I said before, which was if they bring back I'm just repeating myself now, but if they bring back Russ, they bring back Bobby, it's just a sign that they're I don't think they can compete with Arizona. Don't think they can compete with the Rams. And if the Niners bring back, which I'm pretty sure they will, bring back I've got my palette brush here. I'm gonna try to attempt to mediocre success. I was going to try to dry brush that end, and it didn't really work. And can I do a little dry brushing on this side? Maybe. So Seattle, I'm gonna switch here. Seattle, they decided that they're going to go all in on a rebuild, which I hate to see. I hate to see Russell Wilson leave. I hate to see it's going to be tough to rebuild. We're not going to replace Russell Wilson, but that's I do like that they said what we have isn't good enough. We're going all in. And that's what they did. And so that goes back to this this draft class. And draft on number 9. Does that show up a little bit? It will be interesting. I don't want them to go quarterback at number 9. I know that's Malik Willis has he played very well, and by that I mean he did not let's see. When it came time to show up at the combine, not the combine, the Senior Bowl, and it was inclement weather, and he still, performed. He showed that he had good arm strength, good grip strength. None of the other quarterbacks really show that. So there's a lot of buzz around Malik Willis, but I really, really hope that Seattle does not go they don't go quarterback, and not in this draft. And I think I'm pretty sure Cad Bane has something on his forearm. Let us so I don't know if you're still there, Mr. Wizzy Kits. Do you do any artwork? Let us erase, see what we have. The main thing is going to be this Rancor, and I think that in this Book of Boba Fett, because I always envisioned that the Rancor is more brown, but he is kind of grayish. I think what we want to do is I want to little not necessarily highlights per se, but a little something on these shoulder pads. And we're gonna have it blend in, or attempt to. I think it is going to be a little darker towards the edges. is not good. I wonder if okay, experimentation time. Bark. So what we're going to try to do is just going to try to... Oh, see, that came out super dark. But as far as being wet on wet goes, it doesn't seem like it or I should say it does seem like it blends a little bit better. And I think that's a better looking Rancor. Not quite so harsh. Okay, I'll let that dry. This is gonna be pretty vibrant. I did not necessarily want a vibrant background. I kind of wanted a muted background. But I think this is what we're getting. I might add a little bit of ooh, I have an idea. I don't know if this is gonna work, so we're gonna try this on try this back here. The idea is that we're gonna add a little black to this orange. I'm going to see. What actually happens. And I get, I need a bigger brush. And kind of, not exactly, but kind of. Is that enough to keep it going? Is that enough to... Yeah, I think so. Maybe not as much, but it is enough to kind of mute yeah, I guess under here, under this bridge, as it were. I guess maybe we'll do a little more, but otherwise, and I'm gonna leave that. See what that does. see what happens when this dries. But I guess the question is, does it look like it belongs in the background? I tried to brighten it up a little bit as it came closer. And we can always do a second layer. The thing is, if I make it too dark, I don't want it to blend in with the Rancor. I want this Rancor to kind of stick out. So let's finish up Mr. Fett here. Okay, let's work on Mr. Bane. And I feel like I'm just gonna make him straight bark. One, because I want him to stand out from not just the background, but from the Rancor. So not gonna have a ton of highlights on CAD. Happy little accidents. Okay. Then we want to a little sky. Do I want? I'm trying to think here. I think the closer we get to CAD, I think about clouds. You don't necessarily want clouds. Oh no! That was still wet. That's okay. That is okie dokie. And I was thinking about, do I want clouds? Do I want... I don't necessarily know that I do. Yo. So let's just... Should it be working left to right? Instead I'm working right to left, and that's mostly due to human error. That's okay. Yeah, I really do need a bigger brush. I think that's actually going to be okay for this. And try not to add too much more water. At least yeah. Well, that part I did. I added a ton of water there. And that's actually going to be okay, actually. I don't think I need to... do anything. Alright, so the main thing here, as we take a look, our Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett, riding a Rancor. We did fix the Rancor in post, and then just because the picture had Cad Bane, but I actually think that that kind of worked out with what we had in mind, as far as, you know, the sky going through under the bridge, and it's getting a little darker down here, and then we try to put some varying success on the Rancor here. Try to put some highlights into him, and we didn't do very much with Cad Bane, because we wanted him to, you know, kind of, you know, stick to where he was. We want to make Cad Bane seem like he was closer to us, and that the Rancor's coming out, and we're trying to push the buildings in the back, and with the sky, and we try to mute this this orange. So yeah, does it kind of blend in a little bit with the Rancor? Kind of does a little bit. Is Boba Fett blue like that? Not really, but oh no, I you know, learned quite a bit from it, and yeah, big thanks to Mr. Woozykins. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed or followed, or, you know, anything to help support the channel. And yeah, thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. Alright then, bye.